Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard Cisneros at your service. Today I'll be reading the July 30th Daily Inspirational Message, the condensed version. It's 2 paragraphs long. Then I'll center myself, say a little prayer, and then make a few comments on the message. And if you find the message of use, please be so kind as to like the video. Thank you for that. Here we go. The title: Judgment is not possible without the past. Paragraph 1. God is love in all. Thus, all that can truly exist within the eternal now or present moment is love. The past is gone, and the future is just a figment of the ego's imagination. The present moment is your true home. If you're not in the now, you will feel lost, confused, alone, and afraid. It is when you feel lost, confused, alone, and afraid that you judge your brothers. The ego wants you to think and feel this way because if you do, you will think that there is no way you could be one with or worthy of a perfect God. If you feel unworthy of God, then you will look to the ego for support, defending against a chaotic world. But being God's creation, your loving truth is forever changeless and eternal. Thus, you can never be unworthy of your Creator. Today, practice letting go of the ego's false concepts, past programs, and future fantasies, and return to the now, where the love, peace, joy, mercy, and grace of God forever reside. Paragraph 2. Today, let us practice understanding when we are aligned with the present moment and when we are extending the ego's past programs onto the now. When we align with the now, we look at this world through forgiving eyes. With His love, peace, joy, mercy, and grace. In doing so, we align with the mind of God. In doing so, we see a world without judgment, one where we live peacefully and contently with everyone. When we drag the past onto the now, we see the world through the ego's judgment-centric, fear-based mindset and lens. In such a state, judgment, fear, chaos, confusion, disillusionment, and or despair seem to rule over us. In these states of uncertainty, we fail to see what is really going on. For it is the ego, not the truth in us, who is in control of our thinking and thus of our life. Today, by being present and consciously choosing forgiveness or non-judgment over judgment, we leave the past behind and return to the now, at one with the mind of God, with our true home here on earth. All right. Judgment is not possible without the past. Okay, today I'm going to make 5 points that I trust will assist us in the implementation of today's daily inspiration. Point number 1. Let's take notes of what is the past, the now, the present moment, and the future. It is only in the past where the ego's past programming can make us judge a brother or sister. Because within the now, only the love, the joy, the peace, the mercy, the grace of God resides. And so God is love in all, and so the love of God is only here in the now. Because the past is forever gone, and the future is forever imagined. And so only the love of God truly exists. But only when we take our past judgments, the ego's past programming, and we place it onto the now, then we block what's really going on. And we judge our brothers and sisters and ourselves because we're using the past to deal with the now. And so we don't see what's really going on. And so that's point number 1. The past is forever gone. The future is forever imagined. Only the now truly exists. And it's only when we're bringing the past onto the present that we judge our brothers and sisters. That's point number 1. Point number 2. If you're not in the now, aligned with the mind of God, which is love, then you're always going to feel off balance. You're always going to feel like lost or confused or afraid or seemingly chaos rules your life. because you're not where you belong. You're not at your true home here on earth, which is the now, the present moment. God's eternal gift to you and all of us. And so when that happens, don't punish yourself for that. Just recognize that you're not where you belong. If you're judging your brothers and sisters, you're stuck in the past. If you're fearful or anxious, you're stuck in the future. Just return to the now. And don't punish yourself for being in the past or the future. Okay, point number 3. The ego wants you to feel off balance, to feel judgmental of self or others, to judge self or others, to condemn self or others. Why? Because the ego wants you to think that, okay, if I'm judging my brother or sister, if I'm judging myself, then obviously I cannot be part of a perfect God. And if I'm not part of God, then I must be part of the ego. And so the ego wants you to think that you need it for your survival. You need its judgments, its mindset and tools, its fear and anxiousness and doubt and shame and guilt. So that if you use it, then it survives. If you don't use it, then it diminishes and dissolves away to the nothingness from what it always was truly nothing. Judgment only resides within the ego's mindset. That's point number 2. That's point number 3. The ego wants you to judge yourself. So when that happens, know that it's only doing that for its survival, not for your survival, for its survival. Point number 4. When the ego has you judge or fear, recognize that's not what you want. That's not what you're here to do. You're here to be the love of the world. You're here to live in the present moment, align with the mind of God, and offer only love's expressions to your brothers or sisters or the situations that come your way. And so today, when the ego says judge, recognize that's not what you want, and so offer forgiveness instead, which is forgiveness is a reflection of love. And so it's an extension of the present moment, of what you're here to do. When it wants you to fear, don't fear. We've done that before, it gets us nowhere. Come back to the now and offer and decide to trust God more. And when you do so, peace results. And when you do so, you're in the present moment. Your true home here on earth. You're freed from judgment and freed from the future and anxiousness and fear and doubt. And the last point. Today, let us constantly remind ourselves, okay, I belong in the now. I belong in the now. Whenever judgment comes in, let me free myself from judgment. I don't belong judging my brothers and sisters or myself. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to bring the past onto the now. I'm here to let go of the past, let go of the future, return to the now, and be the expression of love that God is asking me to be and reflect in those moments. And so when you do so, you will feel fulfilled because you will be doing what God created you to do, to be the light of the world, the loving light of the world, in each and every moment and in each and every interaction, not to carry your past programs onto the now, not to block who you truly are. That's what you do when you bring your past programming onto the now. You block who you truly are, you block your light, and then you wonder why you don't feel fulfilled. It's because you're not doing what God created you to do. And so let go of these programs, these past programs, place them aside, let them go, forgive them. Forgive what the ego demands you judge, and you will be set free from the past. Trust God when the ego says doubt or fear, and peace will result. And then you'll become a beacon of peace, a loving light in this world for all those who are stuck in the past or future. All right. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you can be so kind as to like this video, it would help with the listening process, and it might help somebody let go of their own judgments of self and others and return to the now and thus be the light of the world that God created them to be, all of us to be. Thank you for that. I love you very much, and God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.